of living life if your crew can't get with you?
It's real.
Like, forget, bro. Being a nigga and being that get boring as fuck if you're the only one doing it.
You're the only one doing it, right?
You gotta see.
But it's a lot of selfish people out here, man.
That's why we talked about leadership earlier,
Yeah,
man. You
a lot of selfish people.
You gotta make sure you be mindful of what you sign up for, bro. And the niggas that you be with, bro, like our whole shit is, we the type of when a check come, we all reaching for it. Like that's how our squad is. We don't get on our phone when a check come. We don't get to looking away. We don't get to talking about, man, well, I only had. Nah, man, every nigga, our crew, when a check come, we all trying to reach for it. We all like, you know what I'm saying, and we all each other's strength, man. Nigga be like, hold on, you got the last one. All right, cool. Huh? Nigga, put your money up. Nigga, this how we fucking with it. It's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, punt. This Airbnb may have costed $10,000. This one may have costed $15,000. This one may have costed $5,000, whatever, huh? This don't trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we ain't just trying to skyball on niggas, so don't make it seem like we trying to stunt. Because sometimes it might be $50.
Right.
$29, we got that. Like, that's how it is, bro. If your niggas ain't reaching for the check when y'all sitting together, bro, if it ain't about what you bring to the table, it's, nigga, just get there. Like, you feel me? If you couldn't bring nothing to the table, monetary wise, nigga, wash the dishes.
Bring something to the table.
You get what I'm saying? Wash the dishes, set the table. Pull a chair out, do something, contribute, bro. That's why niggas' crews gotta be back strong, bro. Niggas gotta get back and get their crew strong, bro. And everybody gotta be able to say, bro, we know our roles. I don't want to be I don't want to be Duck. I don't want to be Doe. I don't want to be Banks. You feel me? My niggas is, bro, you do what you do and you do it effectively.
Hey, can I do something right now, nephew?
What?
They sell merchandise.
Yeah.
We got the merchandise hookup. You got to tell them what's going on.
Oh yeah,
Tell us what's going on, man.
We just opened up a manufacturing company in Vegas, man, where we printing everybody's shit. Like, bro, all our clothing lines, we doing shit. These coats and
all this
everything. We could do everything in our manufacturing company. Like we got the machines white folks ain't even got, B. It's crazy.
Anything in here
anything in here that can be printed, we do. Magazines, carpets, rugs, we doing everything. 3D, laser, all kind of shit, bro. Our whole little shit.
You can make some shit like this.
Anything, bro, that's makeable, we can make, bro.
We can make that.
We could do the miniature use.
Hey, nigga, make a toy of me.
Like for real, like
I like that.
Everything, y'all.
I'm gonna talk to that motherfucker too.
Man, y'all go check out our shit. Go follow the page right now on Executive Prints on Instagram. Executive Prints.
Right now.
Executive Prints.
Executive Prints, man. And you feel me? Go on our Instagram, man, and y'all can see. Just look at the machines that we got. Like, we got crazy shit, bro. So we launching that, man. And we just want to reach out to all of our folks that's in the game, that's doing merch. Like, bro, give us a chance to print up some of y'all shit. Yeah. Just check us out, bro. Our business is super, you feel me? Super good business. Reliable. We got, you know what I'm saying? If we don't get it to you by a certain amount of time, nigga, it's probably we taking discounts off. We on shit like that. Yeah. Like, we ain't going to be.
Guaranteeing great service.
We guarantee great service, man. You know, customer service is everything. We come from the hustle. And then the hustle, man, nigga, I never understood how niggas treated they knocks or treated niggas wrong. Like, them was like, nigga, I treated everybody that I was doing business with like, nigga, I love you, huh? Let's do good business. You feel me? So customers are, you know, our customer service is impeccable, man. And that's how we continue to flourish, man. And so y'all check us out, man. And
make sure y'all follow them.
Yeah, we want to do some community shit, man. We want to link in.
Y'all do the jackets, y'all do the embroidery, do everything, huh?
Everything, bro. On God's children. We rap car. We do car raps. We do car raps, nigga. Weed baggies, everything, nigga. We do the bags, everything for everybody. Like, you feel me? On God.
All right, this is one right here.
That's the one. One-stop shop.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Do it all.
Bro, we fucking with it, bro.
Do it all.
For real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Putting this shit together.
And that's genius, because usually you have to get this person, and do that.
Some companies only have this, or they only could do this. And we doing everything, bro. Non-stop. And it ain't no closing. Nigga be like, bro, I gotta have these by tomorrow. What? How many you need? We got it. It's one of them jobs.
Going crazy.
You get what? You feel me?
Cost you a little extra.
Might cost you a little extra.
It's gonna get done though.
Somebody gonna stay there and do it.
Somebody gonna stay there and do it, man. We gonna get it to you, man.
And it's hard to find that kind of resource domestic.
And they doing everything.
Yeah, like I say,
it's here.
It's here. We doing it here. We right in Vegas. We just opened up in Vegas. All quality, super stuff, man. And that's just, you know, like I say, man, we continue to keep showing, bro. This entrepreneurialism, bro, is this is the age, this is the stage. To anybody that's out there that's working, that's grinding, bro, please stop limiting yourself. Stop putting that cap on yourself. And like Unc said a privy point is sometimes our minds have been capped, and we have poverty. We have products of poverty that have produced these thoughts on our minds to where we can't ascend past what we are. They create subsidized housing so people can just say, I'm just going to barely get it. You'll have somebody that's been on Section 8 for 30 years, and they've settled for that. They've never had any other desires to get out of that because they knew that this was available.
Cooking.
And so we've settled. So
Crazy.
in our mindset, we have to sometimes remove those crutches and those cushions for us to say, if we fall, we're going to hit the concrete, but we're going to understand how real it is. And now we're going to be mindful of not falling because we know how hard that fall feels. So we got to give ourselves that time, man, to be able to say, dude, let's break the monotony of normal. What our normals have been. We have normalized atrocities. We have normalized atrocious things in our communities. We have normalized all of the poisons. Everybody that we looked up to has something to do with negativity. We've evaded positivity due to the fact of how others might look at us. Oh, you want to be a judge? Oh, you want to be a lawyer? Oh, you're a doctor? Oh, nigga, you think you better than us? So a nigga would a decline of doing something that can better himself and his family just because of the peer pressure that he'll receive from the community for doing something that's not considered normal.
Talk about it.
Nigga, you going to school. Nigga want to be a police officer. Nigga want to be a Joe. Nigga, whatever it is. Oh, nigga, cuz what? What do you mean, bro? Give this person an opportunity to do something different, bro. Let's go see the world. Let's go chill. Let's go lounge. Oh, man, I don't be going over there, bro. We have stereotypes of things that are all products of poison, but this is what poverty produces. So when we go do these, I do lectures at colleges and stuff. I've had the opportunity to go do lectures at Stanford, at Cal, at Yale, and being able to talk to these people. They're so interested in our mindset because they want to know what urban strategizing is. And in urban warfare, survival becomes more important than actually living.
Whew. God damn.
So we gotta learn to break these certain shits to be able, like, I feel good at the strip club and just as well as I do at the Senate. In the Senate's office, I can sit up and talk to the senator. I can sit up and talk to the stripper. To be able to have that duality to blend both. That doesn't make me, that nigga throwing on his white voice when hey man, if you associating intelligence and articulation with white, you already lost me. We the first educators. You get what I'm saying? We the first educators. So if that's what you associate right to that, you lost me.
Free game, y'all.
So you feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with getting educated, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with being able to show your intelligence and being able to manifest real business moves. And like I say, man, bro, I never had a job in my life, but I never sold crack in my life. I never been to jail in my life. I never been able to say, man, I ain't never shot a nigga. I ain't never been shot. You get what I'm saying? These are the things in our life, bro. These is the shit niggas should be proud about, bro. Instead of talking about, nigga, nigga, I just came home 10 years, nigga. Ooh, okay. What do that mean? Every nigga that go to jail ain't a real nigga.
Talk about it.
Ain't.
Nigga, some suckers in jail, nigga.
Talk about it.
You get what I'm saying? And most niggas is suckers. Like every nigga that go to jail ain't a tough nigga. Them niggas getting treated like punks. Nigga had punks on they bunks, nigga.
Real shit.
Like you niggas be in there talking about you tough, nigga, when you come home just because you went to jail. Niggas is suckers. And the reason why you even more suckers is because y'all come out and y'all promote that lifestyle to innocent children. And you corrupt their innocence and you blind their future for them to do something different. You ain't that nigga, my nigga. You blinding them and promoting this lifestyle to these kids and you interested in them. And now they look at it like, oh shit, I gotta do that to get accepted by the homie. Nigga, fuck them homies. Nigga, them niggas is suckers. Any nigga that's promoting the perpetuation of poverty to the children,
fuck them niggas.
Niggas is suckers, nigga. On my mama.
They leading you to destruction.
On my mama, you lead a nigga straight to destruction. Then niggas like, bro, these niggas crazy out here. Nah, you niggas is crazy. Look what y'all commending. Look what y'all niggas is promoting. Look at the bullshit that you own.
What's your saying, nephew? You'll throw a nigga a party for getting out of jail, but a nigga graduate from college and nobody show up.
Nigga, let a nigga have a graduation party, nobody showing up. Let a nigga have a coming home party, nigga, the whole hood there.
That's crazy.
It's just like a nigga will call you for the beef, but won't call you for the bread.
Remember I said that the other week?
Real shit.
Yeah, call you for the beef, but won't call you for the
call you for
bread.
the beef, but won't call you for the bread.
That's a bar.
Hey, so Fab, like I be having this conversation with the homies all the time and shit. Like, do you feel like that cycle will ever be broken?
Hell yeah, it is. I'm living proof that it could be broken.
But I'm saying, like, you know how this shit, you there now, but
Right.
Ultimately,
look in the hood right now.
Systemically is what he's saying.
Yeah, do you think it will ever be broken?
Systemically, it's more so about the people that are influenced, that have the ability to influence, they have to change their thoughts. And then a person like myself, we can't be naive to the fact that it takes other people time. It takes time.
Yeah.
Growth and development takes time, and it's a course. It's a course that sometimes is not steady to everyone else, and everyone else doesn't grow or mature at that same pace. But if you ask me, do I think that the possibility for the next generation to break the monotony of what they viewed as normal is possible? Yes, because we're in a position in the age of an Aquarian to have access to do things. Look at this. You add up his infancy stages of his startup of where AD was starting up to now. Look what he's doing in the tech side. In the tech world, they consider this manufacturing and working in computer programming. You able to run a program, you able to run things like that. You're a computer programmer. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? That's called computer programming. We got these young kids that sit up and play video games all day. That's video programming. That's data processing. Once we begin to learn the language and understand that that language comes with a different with a different title of job, you feel me? Where niggas say, hold on, bro. Yeah, I didn't know when we was giving backpacks out and we was doing community work that was called community restoration. That's called human sourcing. That's called sourcing undeveloped neighborhoods and communities that have been ravaged by poverty, and now we're doing community restoration. I didn't understand what that was until you begin to learn that language, and now you're taking that same thing that you're doing and you're presenting it to those that can actually amplify it through budgets, through whatever else, and now you begin to see, oh, this is what it's on. Yeah. We start learning about them grants, and we start learning about them other processes and programs where we saying now from this situation, from the community, we can create a nonprofit called Cuhmunity, which goes out and builds about computer programming, teaching young kids how to go be podcasters, how to go do all of these other things. And now you got the state of California that has grants that will pay us to have a whole city that'll have all computers. We'll get Apple behind it. We'll get all that. And now AD is not only the advisor of this thing, but he's the leading tech guy and teaching these young kids how to create their own process and their own data and their own information and computer programming. Now we got a whole neighborhood of niggas like, damn, man, you seen what Cuz on?
Real shit.
Cuz got the whole hood on, you feel me, reprogramming computers. They building shit. They building their own processing. But we got to learn the language, and then we got to start sharing that game. They got to start sharing that same game and that knowledge, bro. Like, hold on, bro. This is what you could do.
The internet's the biggest blessing and a curse.
Come on. It's a gift. It's a gift and a curse.
Gift and a curse like a motherfucker.
The internet can expose you to so much knowledge, but people want to gravitate towards the negativity.
Because we all prone to negativity. Mm-hmm. We programmed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. But this is what poverty produces.
Absolutely.
And we got to, and in order for us to deal with the secondary, we must address the primary.
And that's why, like, creating STEM programs is so important.
Exactly.
That's what Nipsey was doing out here in Crenshaw, and that's what you're doing in the Bay, exposing children to science, technology, engineering, and math.
Different shit, man.
And even just entrepreneurialism, because that's the shit that schools don't teach you. Public schools don't teach you.
Yeah, and when you got access to it and you make it cool, that's gonna make them gonna be them new leaders, man.
When we come in, we see somebody like you, and we know your history, and we know you. Like, damn, you really running this program, cuz you really running it. Damn, I could do that.
That's it's crazy to think about that though.
Was drug dealers and pimps, nigga.
Facts.
And then, if you really think back to MySpace days when we were adjusting the profiles, that's coding.
That's computer coding.
We were coding without even knowing it.
All coding, bro.
We were coding just because I wanted to put the Wu-Tang logo on my screen.
We was definitely coding, bro.
Yeah, we were editing code and copy and paste.
Like I said, you begin to learn the language.
Learn the language.
And we realize at every new level, it's a new language.
Absolutely.
Once you learn the language, man, bro, it's no limit to where you can go, bro. It's all about learning the language. That's why it's somebody in court right now and they got 50 years because he didn't understand language.
Man,
get in there and read.
He didn't understand what he admitted to.
Right.
He didn't understand what he waived.
Imagine how different things could be if high schools taught you how to just interview for a job.
But fuck interview for a job. What if high schools taught you how to create jobs?
Create jobs.
You feel me? And that's what the Dope Air Academy is solely based off on. Entrepreneurialism. We're not signing our children up to have a job. We're signing our children up to go out and go create these apps, go create these computer codes, go create these programs to where we're not going to say we're going to settle for a corporate cubicle, which is no different than a corporate desk, which is no different than a corporate CDR's jail cell. Or now we've been enslaved. systematically and systematically government engineered to continue to just settle for a job just above. Like, you feel me? I'm just over broke.
Just over broke.
That's what a job stands for.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Why are we gonna teach
Just
our
over
children
broke.
that? Come on, man. My daughter got straight A's, #1 in her class in Northern California, science, engineering program, STEMs, and everything. And it ain't being forced. That's what she want to do. She damn near cried a river when she got a B+. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing, man.
That's amazing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? In high school, like, what are you like? Well, no. But it's based off, bro. It's they only kids will rarely do as they hear, but they'll always do as they see.
As I see, for sure.
James Baldwin said that in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? In the 60s. So we have to learn to lead by example. We have to learn to be that change. We have to learn to switch those narratives. One thing that people see about us is like, damn, bro, you really got these businesses right here in the town? In the second highest place to live in the country?
Silicon, man.
San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
You really right here?
Well, everything is.
Yeah, you right there.
Like, come on, man. And we showing these dudes, man, it's possible. And we downtown. Like, we ain't in the affordable part. We in the most expensive part. Going. And it's not easy. So don't let me get up here and as fluent as these words may flow. This shit ain't easy.
Right.
It's difficult. It's tumultuous times where we've wanted to give up and quit and walk away. But a nigga gotta stay down, man. If you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in you?
That's part of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, God and them.
Facts.
Free game, y'all. Hey, you was cooking. I wasn't saying nothing. I'm
Come
like,
on, man.
That nigga been cooking all night.
I'm just taking it in. I'm like, man.
Giving that game.
Nothing but jams.
Real free game, man.
Hey, honestly, like people literally charge for that type of like knowledge. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's a course.
Giving that
You pay
free
for that
game.
type of-
We be doing master classes. We actually got a master class coming up August 7th in the Bay where we create master classes about entrepreneurialism and everything that we kind of really just talked about. We bottle it up in a course. And create the curriculum for people to follow the blueprint and run with it and go open up some businesses for themselves. Yeah. Dope Era master classes.
Dope era.
Yeah, you need to expand that.
Salute to
Yes, sir.
Definitely need to
Show that.
expand that.
Dope era.
We need more Mr. Fabs out here.
Come on, man.
For
It's,
real,
it's
man.
so many more of us. We just hide under the radar. Some of us ain't got the, technically savvy to be able to, do certain things like this. And we learning. Like I say, it ain't easy. We learning. But it's just like it was a Nipsey. It's one of those everywhere. You feel me? But they just haven't discovered it yet.
Right.
They just ain't seen it yet. And God forbid that another Nipsey has to die for us to realize the power that we hold.
And see, with that being said, people always ask too. They're like, "Would you put something like that in your neighborhood?" And it's like, fuck. It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler though, because it's like, yeah, you do want to put stuff out there, but it's like, man, our people, man, we always destroy, man. What like it? I couldn't see myself putting something in my neighborhood, man, because I know like.
That's one thing I respect about Fab though. Fab is right. When you go to Oakland, Fab is in Oakland.
For sure.
He's in front of his business. He gonna have his cars out there, nigga. He out there. He's showing you, nigga, progress. You know what I mean? Hard work, dedication, and he's still in this city. You know what I mean? Getting that respect.
You stand down.
You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't easy though, bro. Don't let me get up here and make it seem like, with an effortless type attempt. This shit is hard. It's difficult because you're dealing with hella politics. You're dealing with ignorance. You're dealing with arrogance. You're dealing with jealousy. You're dealing with, all kind of individuals that sometimes a person may not want what you got. They just don't want you to have it. You get what I'm saying? They don't want what you got because they know they can't handle the responsibility of what it is that you have.
Preaching.
But they don't want you to have it. So you dealing with things like that. You dealing with a lot of that stuff, man. And unfortunately, these are the trauma that poverty produces. And in order for us to change those narratives, we must begin to enrich the impoverished minds, because no matter how much money you got, if your mind is poor, you still in poverty.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I would think you went to college, nigga. You got that.
Hey, man. A lot of that game, man. It's a lot of game. It's a lot of game in the Bay, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I hope everybody in the chat is soaking all that in, man. This is some free game right here.
Crazy,
This is a lot.
Nothing but love, man. You know, up there in that Bay, nigga, we've been raised by pimps and panthers.
Come on, man.
Imagine going to your grandmama's house and you go in the room with your uncle and he a pimp. Man, get it out the bitch. Well, he giving you all the slick talk in the game. Then you walk down in the basement, your uncle a panther, a former panther. He got you reading. You want to be down here, read this about Huey Newton, blood in my eye. Read this about Eldridge Clare. You got to understand Bunchy Carter's lessons. You got, so this is the type of game that we got raised up. I remember
Speaking
a political
of,
pimp.
It's street knowledge.
We all know somebody that was great, rest in peace, that was political, man, that had knowledge. You know what I mean? But it's been a great debate.
Who?
Is he from LA or is he from the Bay?
Oh, Pac.
Tupac.
New York.
Mm.
He from New York.
Even though we know he's from New York, but you know how nigga the West Coast,
They
nigga.
say New York, Baltimore, Oakland, LA.
Pac was a vagabond. And in life, it's funny how in the infancy stages of this conversation, to reiterate, we talked about our Jesuses.
Yeah.
Pac was a Jesus. You know, Jesus never really was fully received in Nazareth. And he began to try to move around, and he journeyed the land. He was a nomad. He had even disappeared at times. And it is rumored that he went to study in Songhai, and he began to study in Africa and some of the, you know, to learn and gain the knowledge and return to where he was. But when you look at the similarities of that story, Pac almost did the same thing. He wasn't thoroughly received in his homeland, and he began to roam. He was a vagabond, and he had a nomadic journey to spread his existence. He got love in the Bay Area. He was engulfed in that love. He experienced certain things that he had never experienced. I think it was a homecoming for him to be in the place where his mother had learned everything from. Her being a Black Panther, understanding that the original roots were in Oakland, California, to see he feel like he was in his homeland. Like, wow, that's why my mom is the way she is. And so he was so engulfed in that love of interest, of intelligence, that he fell in love with it. And when he came down here, that same admiration and appreciation that he had for Panther culture, he took into gang culture.
Gang culture.
And it was that same admiration. Like, damn, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so for a person to selfishly pin Tupac demographically, that would be a biased perspective due to fitting where they were from, so they can feel comfortable and connected to his existence. But in all actuality, he was just a political vagabond that roamed the lands to spread his love. And many of us all feel connected to him no matter where he may be from or no matter where he was, because even the short time in Atlanta, there are people that are claiming him there. You know, so he was one of them. He was a spiritual vagabond to many of us, man, and that's how I look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they keep spamming in the chat. They want to know a story with you and the Jacka.
My favorite rapper.
R.I.P.
Favorite rapper, R.I.P.
Rest in peace to the Jacka, man.
That was my favorite rapper while he was alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jack. I got Jack tatted on my arm, Jack is tattooed on my body, like that's my brother, like I get emotional when I talk about Jack, man, just based off the fact of dude was like, that was a real friend.
Yeah.
Like he was a dude who really saw me coming up at the time when I was coming up and gave me pointers. Do this, F.A. Don't get caught up in that, bro. Stay on your grind, blood. Let us do this shit. Focus on this. You our voice, Fab. You the one that could get up in there and go talk for us. You the one that could go speak for us, huh, man? We supporting you. Go do that. You feel me? And that's he was like my big brother. He was a guiding light for me because outside of the music, he was hella smart. He was very intelligent, man. And he would have conversations with you, and you'd be like, "Damn, you know about shit like that?" And Jack was just a hell of a guy, man. Any stories, man? What would be a Jack story?
Let it out, love.
I don't know, bro. Like I can't even think of no stories that just kind of like resonates and encapsulates who he actually was as a man. I think one thing that a great story that I would just summon in funny times, us being on the road, and I've always been a hustler. So I would be the person that would go to the magic show, which is like the fashion convention. This is long before Dope Era. And I would get hella clothes. Like people would just throw me hella clothes. Like I would have LRG. I would have
the shit in Vegas, right?
Yeah, the shit in Vegas. I would have an abundance of clothes from being sponsored by certain people. You know, this was fake sponsored. This is like, man, throw us some shit. I'm wearing at a show. Yeah. This is them early days. And so I would leave the magic show with bags full of clothes and shit, right? And when we would go on the road, I would be the nigga selling the clothes. So I remember we had a.
I got all the new shit.
I got everything. We
got
had a
everything.
hotel one day. It's about 7 in the morning. My door, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what's up? I think I got a run in the room or something with me. Something, you feel me? A little chop, you feel me, in the room. I'm like, bro, what's up? This nigga at the door in his boxer's like, hey, Brody, a nigga needs some clothes, Brody. I popped the suitcase. Popped the suitcase. He like, bro, I'm like, bro, what you need? He like, bro, just popped the suitcase, bro. I need some shit, bro. I fucked around, fucked off my shit. I think the airport lost his luggage, some shit. And I just remember just throwing him hella shit like, bro. I'm like, bro, don't tell nobody else, bro. Everybody else, bro, charging, bro. I need 60 for these, bro. Like,
I need 60.
Like, hey, good, it's good. But that was Jack, man. Jack was just hella funny, pure jokester, comedian, but a loving dude, man. And he just was, like I say, man, I really miss dude. That was really my favorite rapper, though. Like, I'm talking about, like, I know Jack everything. Every Jack, the mixtapes, the underground stuff, the shit that never came out. Like Jack, bro. I love Jack, bro.
Your favorite verse?
Never blink, never cry. That nigga said some cold shit. Or even on the song with me and him, man. Calling my name.
That's what your code is.
That was cold. You know, that story, even that song, that story, man, the song, me and Jacka had a song called Calling My Name. And the record was actually for my album. And I was going through legal things with Atlantic. This is around the time I signed a label deal with Atlantic. And I was expecting to put an album out with them. And we just was going through some legal stuff to where I couldn't drop the album due to some other little stuff that was going on. And Stretch was handling it. And I had this record I got Jack on. And after so long, he was like, Brody, what you doing with that record, blood? I'm like, shit, I don't know, cuz I don't know. He's like, bro, let me use it for tear gas. I'm like, shit, it's all good. So a lot of people always ask me, why do I have 2 verses on that record, on Calling My Name, and Jack only have 1? Because it was my song. But Big Bro album was coming out, and I was like, go ahead, you can have it.
Yeah.
And it actually been like, I think one of the biggest songs on his shit. On his shit, and one of my biggest songs, man, Calling My Name, bro. That nigga said this rap shit I had you in a hole like 300. Kick a black nigga down a hole like 300. That nigga, bro, Jack was crazy, bro. I love dude, man.
Rest in peace, Jacka, man.
R.I.P. Legend.
For real.
That was fire. Man, it's been a lot of free games tonight, man.
Shout out to Mr. Fab, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there, listen.